Welcome back, you guys. Sorry about cutting the video in half, but it was gonna be like 20-minute video. And I didn't know if you'd be interested in watching that. So I cut it in half. I'm gonna pick up where I left off last week. Here we go, part 2, Playing With Me for April. So I have all of my toolbox of Erin Condren markers. You guys, so addicted to my markers. Love these things. They write on all kinds of different paper without bleeding or ghosting through. And they come in such a variety of colors. How could you ever want for any color? They're all right here. So I think this time for goal number 1, I'm going to use a kind of a maroon color. Look, kind of a rustic reddy brown. This first goal is going to be for book 5 in the Mount Moriah series. Yes, I am still working on it. I have been working on it for several months now. Things have slowed down, like I said, because I got a job, but that's okay. I am not the only person in the world working a full-time job or a part-time job and doing writing-related tasks. So book 5 will be this goal. Book 2 will be a promotional goal. We'll just put promo because it could be for the YouTube channel. It could also be for social media. So I'm just going to write promo here. But upping my game in promotions is a goal of mine. And then lastly, I'm going to put goal number 3 down, which is health. And that is all encompassing. When you say health, that is fitness, that is food, that is diet, that is drink, that is mental health, that is all kinds of health. So there we have it. My 3 goals for this next quarter. Okay, moving right along. Book number 5, I'm using a little sticker here. It's a sticker of a storm cloud, but for me, this is going to be the brainstorming. I need to do some brainstorming for this story. I think I've kind of lost track because I've had some time in between writing on it. So I'm just going to write brainstorm, and that's what that little sticker will remind me to do, is brainstorm. I hate to say it, but sometimes even though you've plotted out a book, you have to go back and you have to do more brainstorming, especially when things don't happen the way you originally intended. That's kind of what's wrong with me with this book, is I feel like it's gone off the rails a little bit, and I want to rein it back in. Well, now for my promo goal, I'm going to use a sticker that is a light bulb. And that's because I need to come up with some new ideas on promos for my books and for my work. One of those things is going to be working on my website. My website is a under construction situation right now. I've been working on it a little bit, and I still have some things left to do. So if you go out to my website and any of my links don't work, or you get somewhere where you didn't intend to go, that's totally on me, and I will be working on that. And, you know, a light bulb can be a brainstorming idea too. You could be thinking about things you want to do. I'm going to be thinking about things I want to do on my website, and also new promotional places. Lastly, for my health goal, I'm using a sticker that looks like a doctor's chart. That's because I am going to have to get busy and set up a doctor's appointment pretty soon. I believe I have one set in April, but I need to check on that. So that's what I'm going to write here is check on doctor appointments. Need to get those written down in my list of things to do because we don't want to miss our doctor's appointments. Those are kind of important. Okay. So now on this page, this is the actual planning for the week I'm on. This is the 12th week of the year. We're coming up on the second quarter. So the first quarter is 12 weeks, second quarter is 12 weeks, third quarter is 12 weeks. And before you know it, you've got all the weeks of the year. Okay, so the dates for this week will be March 28th through April 3rd, I think. 1, 2, Yeah, April 3rd. It's a Monday start and it goes Monday through Sunday. The work in progress, still The Overlook. That's the title that I'm giving it for now. That may change, but in case it doesn't, you heard it here first. The Overlook, book 5. And it needs a 70,000 word goal, and our actual count right now is sitting at about 28,000, and I am writing it at this moment. Next, I want to put a sticker on here for, it's like a birthday sticker. It looks like a little birthday cake with a candle, because I'm going to have another book birthday. I'm putting out the bundle of the first 3 books. So I'm just going to write book bundle really big right here. This doesn't really have anything to do with this book yet, but this book bundle may increase sales for me, and it's all going to be the first 3 books in the same series, so it all is affiliated, so I feel okay in putting it here. Now I'm just going to stick a little sticky over this, a little sticker that says list maker, because the word notes really doesn't apply sometimes for me. Sometimes I just make a little list of things that I want to do this week, this first half of the week. As you can see, this is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Once again, this is going to be March 28th through April 3rd. And the work in progress is going to be The Overlook. You see that? So that's how that goes. And what I'll do next is I'll write down the habits that I want to follow this week. This week I'm going to work on writing. I want to write 500 words, at least 500 words every night, if I can possibly manage it. I also want to follow my diet. I have been terrible with my diet, you guys. If you were keeping up with my goals for March, just discount everything that I said I was going to do, because I pretty much haven't done it. Also, I need to go to the gym as much as I possibly can. I would love to go 7 days a week, but sometimes I'm just not able to do that. So as many days as I can go, I need to keep up with it. Also, I need to, well, I really need to do my home fires. I keep up with home fires every day. I have certain days that I do things, like Mondays are floors, and Tuesdays is bathrooms, and Wednesdays the garbage day and things like that. So I want to keep up with my home fires. Also, I'm going to start setting a kind of a savings goal, because now that I'm working and I have more money coming in, I hope to be able to save a little bit. This is a kind of a checklist. That's what this says, is checklist. So this is a kind of a checklist for this week. So I'm just going to put that right there at the top of the page. This is my checklist for the first half of the week. And now I need to start putting down stuff that I want to do this week. So y'all bear with me. I'll be right back. I'm so excited to be able to put April, you guys, beginning on Friday? Yeah. Friday. April starts Friday. So I'm just going to put the April sticker right there over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to get started on a whole new month and a whole new quarter. Some of the stuff I want to make sure that I do this week is I want to make sure that I check all of my emails. I have several accounts and I have to go out and check them at least once a week, because the mailboxes will just get so full. There's all kinds of garbage that comes in that has nothing to do with anything, and if you don't check it and clean it out, then you're really sorry by the time you get around to remembering it. So I like to put it on my list to check my emails. Also, the first of the month is when I send out my newsletter. So I want to be sure and put newsletter on my list of things to do so that I don't forget it. Also, I need to record a podcast. I need to record a podcast for April the 18th. That's when my podcasts come out on Writer Groupie. If you've not gone out and checked out Writer Groupie, it's at writergroupie.net. And I have podcasts, and I have YouTube videos, and I have interesting articles and interviews. So if you would like to go out there to writergroupie.net, I would welcome you so much. But I've got to record a podcast for that also very soon. And just because I am terrible with dates, I'm going to write them right here. The 28th, the 29th, the 30th, 31st, the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. Now, I shouldn't have any problems with keeping up with the dates. So I hope you guys are finding time to sit down and work in your planners and come up with some good goals for the next quarter. And I hope that you do like this piece of tape says, and find your inner peace. Can you see that? Find your inner peace. Because it's kind of important, you guys. We should not be stressing over anything. We should just be enjoying life and just getting stuff done and just having fun with it. That's what I want to do anyway. It's just have some fun with it. Planning really relaxes me. It's not only just a great way for me to keep up with what I'm doing and how I'm getting it done, but it's also a fun way for me to just to relax and just kind of enjoy my life, you know. If you can look at what you're doing and you can be happy with it, why not? And in case you're wondering, I do kind of skip around a lot. I'll work on this page, and then I'll flip to this page, and then I'll be working on this page. I do a lot of this kind of preliminary stuff before I ever get to the actual week's planning, because my brain doesn't work in a linear fashion. I'm jumping around in my thought processes, thinking what I have to do and so forth and so on. So that's why this is getting a little bit scattered. So, aside from brainstorming book 5 and getting back on track with that story, I also want to work on the bundle. That's not a part of book 5, but it is a part of this series, as I was saying. So I'm going to put work on the bundle. I hopefully will get that uploaded this week. And then you'll be able to buy all 3 of the first books of this series with one purchase. Also, I would like to not just work on my website, but do some research about ads. I know a little bit about Amazon ads, but I need to do some research about some other kinds of ads. I know that Twitter has ads now, and that's kind of interesting to me. Also, after I've checked on my doctor's appointments and I've got them all lined out and planned on, asking for the time off for that if I need to, or just setting them up if I don't need to, I also want to make sure that I am purchasing food necessary for my diet. That is kind of critical, you guys. If we do not have a plan, we're going to fail. There's no question about that in my mind. You have to have the proper food in your house to eat for a diet that you want to follow. Otherwise, you're just going to eat whatever's there. And generally, if your house is like mine, that's not the best thing for you. So the next thing on my list of things to do this week is going to be write. I want to write 500 words on the new book. I would say write 500 words a day, but that's a little bit strenuous for me because working a job now, that might not happen, and I don't want to get all psyched out because of it. So I'm just going to write 500 words. I'll know what that means. And I also want to preload graphics for social media. Everything that you can do in advance, like preloading your graphics through a aggregator. That is so important because it saves you so much time. I don't know if you guys use Canva and later.com, but that's generally the places that I go to create my graphics, and then I use the later.com to schedule them. I know Later has just recently changed their format, and I think it's mostly to encourage people to go with a paid type of a program with them, which I am considering since I do use them a lot. Back to my checklist. I do want to write 500 words a day. So Monday, I'm going to write 500 words. Also on Monday, I would like to go to the gym and work out. I'm going to call it Arms Day, and I'm going to work out, especially my arms as well as cardio. Tuesday, we can say, if we go to the gym on Tuesday, we can make it Leg Day. I just flipped my pen every which way. So gym would be Leg Day on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, if we get to go to the gym, Wednesday will be back and shoulders. And that's how that goes. That's a big deal. If I can get this done, this would be great. If I could go every day, I would just love it. Also, in the process of being good health-wise, I want to menu plan every day. It helps me stay on track with my diet. And it also helps to save money when I go to the grocery store. And if your grocery budget has gone out of sight just as much as mine has, this is something that you might want to be thinking about as well. Okay, so now I am really up to Monday. I'm working on the actual pages for the days of the week. As you can see, there's numbers here for the hours of the day. So I'm going to tell every hour of every day what I want it to do for me, what I intend to do for that hour every day. So Monday, March 28th, 2022. Right here, there's 3 lines. This is a Sarah Cannon HB90 method if you're interested and didn't hear from the first of the video. There's 3 lines right here. I generally pick my 3 goals that I want to work on. And so the first one's going to be write 500 words. The second one is going to be to promote my books. And the third one's going to be go to the gym and eat healthy. Then I'll go through the whole list hour by hour and tell each hour how I want things to go. And I will do this for every day of the week. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed providing it for you. Let me see if I can get my bracket to work. Yay! Here I am. That's about it for me this time, you guys. I'll see you on the next video. If this is your first time here, let me say thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really, really helps me. And if you're already a subscriber, I love you for that. And I will see you in a future video.